First of all, congratulations on your book being made into a movie and on being one of the producers.
Thank you.
What was it about Hero and Josephine that made them perfect for their roles?
It was kind of that movie magic, just gut feeling thing. During the casting process, I started feeling like, for Hardin, I kept feeling like it was impossible because there were so many auditions, and Tessa was kind of the same. And then in an unorthodox way, we found Josephine through auditioning for another character that is the complete opposite of the character she ended up being. So it was just this immediate thing where I just was like, they're the ones and no one else could do it. And I'm so happy that that ended up working out in my favor.
Josephine, were you familiar with the book series when you auditioned for the role?
No, I wasn't. And I neither one of us was. And I think we were both just probably living under a rock or something.
Hero, your character Hardin is very complex. When you first read the script, how did you view him, and did that change at all after filming began?
Yeah, no, the complexity, as you stated, I think is exactly what kind of intrigued me and you know, attracted me to the role in the first place, especially with a role that has enough screen time to develop the character. That complexity is so good for an actor to have so much to show. I don't think throughout playing the movie, but throughout the process of preparing the character up until kind of a few days before film, my first impressions when reading the script and my kind of completed idea of the character just before we started filming, yeah, there was definitely developed across that time.
And how about you? Did your character change at all through it? Like your view of her?
When I first read the script, I saw her very similar to how I saw her in the books. She's, you know, this dedicated, driven, confident girl with a really strong sense of self, and that didn't change throughout shooting the film, but her identity changes throughout the film slightly.
In the movie, Hardin takes Tessa to a lake because that's his favorite place in the world. Mm-hmm. For each of you, what's your favorite place in the world?
My bed.
Home.
My backyard with my son and husband.
How many books are there in this series, and how long does it take you to write each one?
In the After series specifically, there's 7. And it takes me, this is like the answer that makes every writer, I think, hate me, but I realistically and honestly write a whole book within like 3 to 4 weeks. I take a lot of time to like sit in front of a computer and stare at it, but when I actually am writing, I just like binge write the whole thing. So the first After book I wrote in like 3 weeks, and then the third one that's the longest took me like about 2 months, but it's like 500,000 words alone, so.
Wow, that's impressive.
I write really fast. But I didn't know how fast I was writing because I didn't know how long books were supposed to be. So I thought it was normal until I saw it.
How many words per minute?
I have no idea. Like typing wise, I'm
Do a
not sure.
speed test.
Not against you, because I know you probably are like, but I'll do my own speed test against the average person.
Well, that's all the time I have, but thank you very much for talking.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.